Greetings, one and all. Welcome to another Sunday Convo with Connie and Val.
I'm Connie.
And I'm Val. And this is a place where God wants you to rest and be at peace. We have our private conversations on Sunday evenings. We are diligent to share with each other personal stuff that y'all will never hear about. But then we have conversations that we like to bring to the audience. And so we have another one today that we wanted to bring to you. And we wanted to kind of ask the question, why is it so hard sometimes for people to listen without interrupting?
Listening without interrupting. Because I wasn't trained to do that, or I'm ready to be defensive, or I'm ready to give a reply back, or why do we do that? I read that in the Bible. I read that in the Bible.
We go to the scriptures with all of our
I'm serious. I read that because I was concerned with having to explain things all over again. And it's because the person wasn't listening. And so, in all you're getting, get understanding. But how are you going to understand if you're not listening? You know what I mean?
Girl.
And that, did you know that that's in the Bible? Get understanding. As a matter of fact, you going to read it.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So this is Proverbs 4:7. And it starts off giving you a little advice before he talks about getting your understanding. The beginning of wisdom is. So that's the beginning of wisdom. Get skillful and godly understanding. Excuse me, I apologize. Get skillful and godly wisdom. It is preeminent. And with all you're getting, get understanding. And it says, actively seek spiritual discernment, mature comprehension, and logical interpretation.
I love that because it cuts down on a lot of confusion. If you listen to the person, you can hear what's coming from their heart. No need to be judgmental, no need to interrupt them. Just in everyday conversation, let's practice being quick to hear and slow to speak. It'll cut down a lot of confusion and back and forth.
Yes, ma'am.
She done turned the page.
Yeah,
so that means she has another script. Go ahead, Val.
Because she keeps speaking the word, so when she speak it, then we got to go to the word and tell you what it says. So we have here in James 1:19, and this is James, the brother of Jesus, talking, and he said, understand this, my beloved brothers and sisters. Let everyone be quick to hear, be a careful, thoughtful listener, slow to speak. He says a speaker of carefully chosen words, and slow to anger, patient, reflective, and forgiving. Because then he goes on and he says, for the resentful, deep-seated anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God, the standard of behavior which God requires from us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there we have it. When you're in dialogue, especially in relationships, marriage, employee, employer, friend to friend, it is key to be slow to speak. Hear them out. Because the enemy is seeking whom he may devour, and the way friendships are being broken up, the way the homes are being torn apart, maybe because all they had to do was just listen. without cutting a person off, without making them feel inferior or unheard, or as if their words have no value, or doesn't have any significance. When I'm watching these conversations take place, I'm like, all that could have been avoided. All you had to do was just listen to them. And now you got to go back and apologize because you all caught up in your feelings and what you thought and what you wanted. Just hear the person out, especially if you claim to love them. I think that's one of the key factors of showing someone you love them, when you respect them.
Yes.
When you stop long enough just to hear them out.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am. And as you were talking, I was just sitting here pondering and thinking, and I'm speaking to me too, not just to you guys, because I have it. I'm one of those that kind of interrupts, and I'm learning to stop doing that, because you can't do that. You have to listen to what the person says. But what I'm learning as every day that passes and goes by is we would have a lot better life in our relationships, in every area of our lives, if we would take the advice that's given to us in this book. If we would follow what's in this instruction manual that the Lord left for us to follow, we would live successful, prosperous lives in every area.
That's good. That's
So,
good.
get your face out of Facebook and in the book. I heard a pastor say that.
And I am so glad to know that that I'm learning as well. I'm not the same person I used to be, but learning to listen to people, sometimes that validates them. And so many of us are seeking validation, even 30-year-old, 50-year-old, 70. I mean, who doesn't stop? Or should I say, when does a person stop needing to feel important and loved? Like, validating them that, yay, thumbs up for you. And so my point of the whole conversation that I was having with her is people should stop interrupting another person, discounting what they have to say. And I think that's also the spirit of pride that causes one to discount or belittle or dismiss the other person. Like, just hear them out. What they have to say may save your life or could help you in some area. You know what I mean?
Very true. Very true. Wise advice.
Yes.
Ma'am.
And we would like to hear from you as well. Like, subscribe, share. Put something in the comments. Drop a line or two. Let us know your take on this. But until next time, I'm Connie. This is Val, and we're going to peace out. Shalom.
Shalom.